Sharksploitation Sunday, and I'm coming to you from Killercon 2022 here in the beautiful and very hot Round Rock, Texas. And sitting next to me is a very prolific, talented writer known as Christine Morgan. Hi, Christine.
Hi, Susan. Thank you for having me. So good to be here with you in person for the first time.
Very, very cool. And Christine is nominated for a Splatterpunk Award, and the award ceremony is tonight. Are you excited?
I am, though I had also, some time ago, in a fit of poor judgment, promised the publisher that if Trenchmouth made the ballot, I would wear my anglerfish hat to the award ceremony. And now here we are, where it is on the ballot, and the ceremony is actually live in person. So I had to bring my anglerfish hat and got some funny looks at the airport.
I love the fact that you're going to be wearing an anglerfish hat.
And the hat does, the bulb lights up. So that'll be fun.
Well, I'm really excited. I've got my fingers crossed. It is Trenchmouth that is nominated.
Yes.
And please tell my audience about Trenchmouth. We talked a little about it last week when I was at ArmadilloCon, and I was talking to Ryan, and he was singing the praises of Trenchmouth. He said it was one of his favorite books, and this is aquatic horror, so this is up our alleys, guys, so listen up.
Well, Trenchmouth happened because Jeff Burke, who was at the time editor at Deadite Press and is one of my favorite people in the world, said that he was looking for some aquatic horror. And I have always been a huge fan of the genre, you know, the bad shark movies, the Steve Alton books, all that kind of stuff. And so it was like, all right, I think it has probably been my destiny to write a deep sea, chompy aquatic horror novel. So the story of Trenchmouth is that there is an oceanic research lab submerged down near one of the deep trenches, and they're doing all sorts of experiments. And
always with the experiments.
Yeah.
Never goes well.
No, but they never learn. Keep doing it. And the newest one that they're about to try, they have assembled a team of volunteers with diving experience, athletic experience. There's an Olympic swimmer, a surfer champion. What it boils down to is they're going to turn them into freaky fish people. But with the premise of the climate is changing, the oceans are rising, we're going to have to adapt to a more aquatic lifestyle through genetic modification and mutation and freaky fish people, right?
Desperate times.
Yeah. And at the same time, however, the trench that the research station is located by happens to be home to several very large, some ancient, prehistoric, or thought extinct sea creatures who gradually become aware of and too pleased with this intrusion into their realm. And so conflict ensues. There's a giant squid, there's a giant anglerfish, there's a megalodon and plesiosaurs, freaky fish people.
Did you hear
mention that? Yeah.
Anglerfish, megalodon.
Anglerfish, yeah. There's also some social commentary on whether or not mermaids are black. There's an entire chapter called Dolphin Gangbang. So it's got a little bit of everything. There's a guy who develops a bioluminescent dick.
This is why I love this book, you guys, and this is why it is nominated for a Splatterpunk Award, because this shit is legit. And I mean, I'm sorry, if you're a fan of aquatic horror and sharksploitation, you're not going to go wrong with this. And like, sometimes, you know, just fucking put down the remote, get off the streaming, and just fucking read something, okay? And probably someday it'll be a movie anyway.
Well, that would be fantastic.
We can only hope, right?
The budget would probably be prohibitive, but hey.
Well, if anybody
awesome.
Out there, I mean, just putting it out there. There's another book she's going to do relating to aquatic horror, and here comes kind of a a kind of cool announcement because, would you like to talk about it?
Well, because it would appear that we are going to be collaborating. I read her Sharksploitation book, and
You edited it too.
yeah, and it was fantastic. It was like sitting down and watching a bunch of shark movies with your bestie.
Oh.
And our publisher, who should have known better, so it's all his fault really, basically suggested we write a book together, and we're going to write a book called Nympho Shark Fuck Frenzy. And it's going to have all sorts of human on shark, shark on human, shark on shark, action, violence, sex.
Yeah. Little bit of science.
Little bit of science, yeah. Just enough science to make it seem like we actually know what we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's your department.
Yeah, and we don't want to take away from like the shark porn aspect of the shark porn book.
Yeah.
So we don't want to get too scientific on your asses. But yeah, we do
But
want to.
really, though, in a way, I mean, it's kind of a Beauty and the Beast love story. King Kong and Fay Ray, it was Beauty Slew the Beast. There's an element of romance, even if it's between a great white and a scientist.
Probably not going to end well for anyone.
Yeah.
But fact. Great white sharks have never been observed mating in the wild, and they are not usually in captivity. They don't survive captivity, although our shark is a little different. So nobody really knows how they mate. Nobody's seen it, and that gives us a lot of free range as to what we can actually do, because until now, nobody fucking knows.
Right.
However, do they have sex with people? Probably not, but yeah, they do.
And it's also entirely possible, though, that by the time the book comes out, they will have captured it or discovered it, something. When I was writing my cave book called The Horned Ones, I had envisioned this cave full of giant sharp crystals, and I thought, well, damn, all right, who's gonna know? But then they actually discovered one, and it was like, yes.
Yeah.
Vindication.
As long as we don't write it one way and then it ends up like they find out they actually fuck a different way, and then we'd be like, oh, shit.
Yeah, and it's all like super tender and.
I doubt it. We do know that there are scars on the shark's body indicating that probably it's coming from mating and is probably kind of ultraviolet, which would be kind of weird. But also, fun fact is that male sharks have 2 dicks.
Yes.
Yeah, they have a set of 2 genital claspers, and I'm learning about that. I mean, yeah, I have a degree in marine biology, but I didn't get into the genitalia of sharks at the level that.
Yeah, and it's a little difficult to approach, high-ranking scientists and professionals in the field with these kind of questions sometimes, and it's like, we don't want to be the people who got thrown out of SeaWorld.
Kind of. I mean, I kind of
well, okay,
do.
we kind of do.
But,
it would be good publicity. A couple of crazy women thrown out of SeaWorld.
We'll wait till the book comes out, and then we can get thrown out of SeaWorld.
Yeah.
We can get in the papers. We'll be in the papers.
Sure. All publicity is good. Yeah.
Yes, all publicity is good. So, yes, this is Killercon. This takes place every year in Round Rock, Texas, which is right north of Austin. And this is for the aficionados and writers of extreme horror and splatterpunk. Yes. So this is like the hardcore.
Yeah,
the hardcore group.
This is all the really sick, nasty shit.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, speaking of the sick, nasty shit, shortly after this video, tonight will be the Gross Out contest. And this is where people break out the stuff that is too nasty to publish. This is the stuff that makes them sick. So it's always a wild time. It sadly is not allowed to be videoed because many of us have, respectable alter egos and day jobs and stuff.
Yeah, we can't let this shit get out in the public.
But
and if this is too if this gets the extreme horror and splatterpunk writers to clutch their pearls,
Yeah.
you bet this shit is going to be pretty disturbing.
So we're looking forward to that. It's going to be a wild night here at Killercon. And then we'll be back to work on Nympho Shark Fuck Frenzy coming soon from Madness Art Press.
Yes, I'm super excited, and so that's it for today, kids. If you are interested in purchasing my book, Encyclopedia Sharksploitanica, you can always do that through the link in the description box below, and I will have a link to Trenchmouth, that fantastic book we were just discussing, authored by the lovely Christine Morgan, and that link will also be in the description box below. So leave us a comment, tell us what you think about it. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.